Hi and welcome to another war review from King Geoffrey. This war we did an arranged war in our build up to the Clan War League with Bada Bing Clan. As you can see here, we won 113 to 110, 33 3 stars to their 30, 7 2 stars to their 10. They did have two missed attacks, one of their Town Hall 11s due to, I don't know, some sort of problem, couldn't log in, so we ended up where they missed two of their Town Hall 11 attacks, but luckily it wouldn't have made a difference. They could have maxed out at 112 and we scored 113. So we go straight onto the Town Hall 9 attacks. We'll watch these and I'll talk a little bit about Bada Bing, about the war, and then we'll move on to the higher up attacks after that. So Bada Bing, as people will remember, we have a bit of history with Bada Bing. They were, and still are, very good friends of ours. We did our first ever arranged war against Bada Bing Clan. Much has changed now for their clan and our clan. A lot of the old members from back then are no longer with us, no longer with Bada Bing. And also we do have quite a lot of members that are still with us and that Bada Bing is still with them. So it was a fun war. The first war against them, our first ever arranged war, ended up in, I think, Bada Bing either won by 1 star or 2 stars, I'm not sure. But that was our first ever arranged war. After that, we became very good friends with Bada Bing, with the leaders over there, and we did a lot of potluck and a few arranged wars together with Bada Bing when King Geoffrey had a much smaller roster, and they were fun. Many people will remember in Bada Bing and in King Geoffrey the victory that we had against North Remembers quite a long time ago now, but it was a potluck. It was our very first potluck match, and we faced North Remembers, who run an absolutely amazing run back then, and along with Bada Bing guys we actually beat North Remembers in that war, and it was really good fun. And yeah, ever since then we've been very close with Bada Bing. It was sort of an alliance between us, and then we did a few wars together, but as time moved on, the thing was both clans very much aiming for the same level of competition, both aiming for Clan War League, so very hard to continue doing wars together, and lending each other the required players, because we were both actually aiming for the same goal. So we sort of went away from each other and we haven't done that many wars together for quite a while now. But we got this as our final pre-season preparation, I think it is, for the Clan War League this season. These guys are going to be in the Invite League. They actually made the playoffs last time. We were in the Invite League last time, but this time we just decided that we haven't really got the pulling power when it comes to recruiting, and we're not as big a name as most of the other clans, so it's very hard for us to compete at the level required to actually do something in the playoffs. And we didn't want to just be, we didn't just want to be a middle of the road clan. We want to improve, we want to get a bigger roster, and eventually when we do go back to the Invite League, hopefully next season, we will be able to give it a really good go. We just felt that we probably, after last season, the schedule we had, as many will know, we had the hardest schedule, officially we had the hardest schedule in the entire Clan War League, and it was a real drain on everyone. And so this season we just wanted to scale back a little bit and build up a little bit more before going through that again. But this was a very good win, because Bada Bing are a very good clan. They are an established clan. They made the playoffs, and yeah, it was really good. It was really fun to win. Overall, we had 3 Town Hall 10v10s, 3 stars. They had 2, or did they have 3 and we had 4? We might have had 3 each actually. Yeah, we had 3 each, and then we had a Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11 right at the end. So here we're watching the first 10v10. We've seen the Town Hall 9 attacks. We actually cleared the 9s with about, I think we had 8-9 scouts, something like that. So we scouted the 10s. The top 10s, we 2-starred them. This is the first one, so what he's going to do here, Hulk, he is going to, basically with his heroes, he wanted to take out the air defense. That was about it. And he managed that. He's got 2 Skelly spells. That's going to be for the Archer Queen, which you can see is buried deep in the middle of the base. So he's taken out that air defense, and now he's going to go very, very heavy on the air. So all the loons go down. Well, not all the loons, but all bar 8 loons go down. Then the hounds are going to go in. He's got 3 hounds. He's got 1 hound spare that he's going to use on the back end. So he's got those loons all going over the Archer Queen there. He's got the Skelly spell down. He's got the Rage in there. I think the Queen's actually already dead, and he's still got a Skelly spell spare. And I would guess he's going to drop that on the Inferno to keep it busy. Once the loons make it. All those loons on the northeast side have gone down. They're all dead. But I think he's still got, at this point, you can see 1 hound. He might have 2 hounds still up. He's got spells. He's got the Skelly spell there. He's got that back end loon just to come in, just to distract that Archer Tower, which actually goes down. Inferno's down. A few minions there to clean up. Skelly spell still going. And he's just about going to get it done. I think he got 2 or 3 loons left, that's all. And they're going to run around after the king now. I'm going to speed this up. And that was Hulk. And I think that this was our first 10v10 3-star of the war. We did this one about halfway through the war. On to the next one. And the next one is Eod. So as people know, witches have had a little bit of a buff. So the old bitch attack that's used a lot by Town Hall 11s and had been used a little bit by Town Hall 10s is now a little bit stronger. I don't think they buffed things in this update too much. The witches, I'm not sure what buff the witches. Oh, it's the spawning rate. They spawn a bit quicker. I know the hogs were buffed, and what else? Something else was buffed as well. I can't remember. Oh, miners, but they're very minimal. Not really that much of a buff. I think like 50 hit points or something like that for one shot from a cannon, or I don't know. Here we go, Eod with the 3-star here, and these bitch attacks, they actually, when you watch them, you're like halfway through and you're thinking, okay, this attack's over, it's finished. As you can see here, looking at this now, there's nothing in the middle of that base apart from the Queen and 2 Golemites, but there's so much going around the outside, and those witches just keep spawning and spawning skellies, and they just keep going. Up on the north side here, you can see those bowlers. He's got a golem, bowlers, he's got a couple of witches up there, he's got a couple of witches down the east side, his queen's still going. She's actually going to come back, she's going to jump into those last few defences, and she's going to take all those defences out. She will actually survive this raid till the end. And that's that. Eod with the, I think this was the second 10v10 3-star. He did actually forget that builder sort up north, which always takes something for the builder's hut. You never know. Can cost you a 3rd star. And the next one, no, that was a Town Hall 11, 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 and Matt on number 14. This base, which is a base that we actually used to use, this base. I'm not sure where we got it from, but it's a base we used to use a little bit back in the day. Bobby, I believe, used to use it. No longer in clan, so we couldn't friendly challenge against it or anything like that. But we had a fair idea where the bombs were and the traps. The thing about these bases, I find, the offset air defense, and you know, the Queen and the Inferno's the other side. I just feel lately that they're getting a little bit found out, these bases. Well, I don't know. I guess it's still the best way to defend 10v10s, but a bit vulnerable to the old bitch attack. Again, not a lot left going through the middle of that base. Luckily his queen is nowhere near that defensive clan castle hound, because that would have held up the raid a lot. You need a bit of luck with the bitch. Same at Town 11 really. Town 11 is a bit more OP, well, a lot more OP. But you do need a little bit of luck. If things go the wrong way, you can end up in a bit of a mess. Less so than the air attacks. I mean, obviously you've got the air attacks. If you get your kill squad right on that, and the skill portion is correct, then you're going to get 3. But these, you're sort of risking it a little bit with bitch attacks. So we're going to watch the final attack now. And this was Payne's attack on number 3, Terry. Terry, I 2-starred him earlier, and I will admit, one of our Town 11s had this base, so we friendly challenged this base quite a few times. There were some little differences, but not much. We're about, I don't know, we were only about 6 hours into war or something, and Payne had threw this base in friendly challenge about 6-7 times in a row, something like that. It was a bit upset when I actually 2-starred it, because he didn't think he was going to get the chance to 3-star it. So obviously if it was going to be tight at the end, we needed him to make sure and go for a Town or 10 3-star. But we waited till the final seconds. I think there was about 30 seconds of the war left when he went for this. He had the army built, which he could use for this base, or number 7 I think was his other option. And right at the end, it was apparent that their last guy wasn't going to attack, so he went for the 3-star and he got it. Bit of a pain, this base. I have 2-starred it actually, this same base, in 3 of the last 5 wars or something. I think it's getting a bit popular, this one, because it is good. I mean, those hidden walls, those hidden gaps in the walls behind the archer towers really do throw you off, but I think this base is getting a little bit found out now. People are getting used to it, but it is a tricky one. You know, it's not easy. Even with being able to friendly challenge it, I think we did fail it. Fail on it twice. I don't know. I know we took out all 5 Town 11s with 8 attacks. And I think they did the same. So it was pretty good on the 10v11s. And there's the 3-star. So yeah, very impressive war for us. We did very, very well. Thank you to Bada Bing for the war. Very, very nice seeing you guys again. It's been such a long time since we did a war with you. And yeah, it was fun. 113, 110, 3 10v10s, 1 11v11. Cleared the 11s pretty quick on both sides. Both teams cleared the 9s with, I think they did one dip. We did 1 dip, but we had like 8-9 scouts. So it was a purpose for that dip. And yeah, that's the score. 113, 110. Let's take it on to the Clan War League. See if we can be strong in that this year in the Premier. And yep, thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all enjoy your day. We'll see you again soon.